Let's just go ahead and get this started, man. What's going on? It's your boy, Tall and Dark, and this is the first episode of Reading the News with Tall and Dark. Now, what do we have today? I'll tell you. We have a new Dave Chappelle special on Netflix called The Closer. It was long. Honestly, I'm going to say a little too long. 72-minute comedy special by Dave Chappelle, The Closer, dropped last night. I watched this and I'm going to say this may have been the worst comedy special that Dave Chappelle has ever dropped, objectively. Subjectively, as a young black man, thank you, Dave Chappelle, for bombing on stage for everyone to see. There's no way they're going to let him get away with this. And now it's time to read the news. What is the response from the media to this? So, first headline. For Dave Chappelle, punchlines are dares. His new special, The Closer, goes too far. This is from NPR. And of course, like, they're giving him a lot of nice statements in the opening sentences, like, oh yeah, he's brilliant. He's done so many great things. Oh, they brought up the one thing I was like, yo, he can't. Bro, you gonna have to go back to Africa for this, man. He said he has an idea for a movie centered on an ancient civilization which discovered space travel, left the planet, and then came back, determined to claim the Earth for their own. His punchline is the title for the film, Space Jews. If you're young or old or wherever you are in your life and you're watching this, and you think this is a funny joke, just don't repeat it, especially not to Jewish people. I don't think they would get it. I don't think they would like it. Just play it safe. In real life, play it safe. This man is saying this because he has millions of dollars in the bank and he can end his career here. Please learn from this. Thank you, Dave, for crossing this bridge that none of us want to go over or need to go over. This is ridiculous. Why did you do this, dude? Come on, space Jews. And you could see it in his face, too. And he said, all right, so this article is saying even the adoring audience in Detroit took a breath on that one. And he said it's going to get worse than that after that. And I'm pretty sure it does. But that's pretty bad. And he kind of ends the show on Space Jews. Dave Chappelle's endless feedback loop. The opening sentence of this article is, the first time I saw Dave Chappelle on television, I thought this guy is funny, but he's getting canceled. All right. From IndieWire. Dave Chappelle's latest Netflix special is a season finale with nothing new to say, by Stephen Green. And the last paragraph is, but when it came time to deliver his closing message to legions of Netflix viewers who will have access to his thoughts and works in perpetuity, none of that was there in The Closer. In its place, all that's left is the same tired observations delivered behind a bizarre form of commiseration, this time with an added dash of J.K. Rowling solidarity and using someone else's death to validate his half-decade of public stubbornness. It might not be a tragedy, but it's a lot closer to one than it should be. All right, The Guardian, Dave Chappelle, The Closer review, aggressive gags and feeble protests, 2 stars. From Brian Logan. In practice, The Closer toggles between 2 modes, aggressive gags about Chappelle's antagonist and feeble protests that he never said anything prejudiced in the first place. There's also much self-regarding commentary on how brave he's being. Oh, buddy, I'm in trouble now, says the man who was Emmy-nominated for and won America's prestigious Mark Twain Prize after his last round of anti-trans humor. He ends promising no more jokes about LGBTQ people until we're sure we're both laughing together. On this evidence, that may be a long time coming. These are two, like, no one reads these, right? All right, New York Post. Fans react to legend Dave Chappelle's Netflix special The Closer by Brooke Cato. Initial social media reactions to the show appeared to be overall positive. When you get Morgan Freeman narrating your trailer, you are a legend, wrote a fan on Twitter, while numerous others called the comedian the greatest of all time for pushing it to the limit. Another early rising devotee said they were already crying while watching at 6:30 a.m. Well, that's good. Dave Chappelle is giving us an example of how you get bad reviews from critics, but, ultimately stay plugged in with regular people because regular people don't understand any of these subjects for real. If you think you do, I mean, maybe if you live, like, if you are trans, you'd understand the subject for sure. For sure, you understand the trans subject. Or I would hope you do. All right, according to the Williams Institute, UCLA, 3.5% of adults in the U.S. identify as lesbian, gay, or bi, and 0.3% identify as transgender. Now, I understand that people might lie. People definitely lie. But if we're going to assume that the vast majority of people are heterosexual or asexual or not lesbian, gay, bi, or trans, then a lot of people aren't going to get it. I'm sorry. Like how a lot of people aren't black in America, a lot of people just don't understand the black experience. Whatever. That's what Dave's trying to say. It's kind of hard to put it into like a, joke comic form, give people a history lesson and like hurt their feelings and be funny all at the same time. Like Dave's doing a lot of shit here, but I enjoyed it. Probably will watch again because I was like half watching it for real, but it's a crazy, crazy day to be alive. If you haven't watched it yet, check out Dave Chappelle's The Closer on Netflix. It's 72 minutes of pain. Like literally, you can see it in his face. You can see it in the crowd. Like he ends it by saying that his trans friend killed herself. Please, if you are having trouble with life right now and things don't seem so great, talk to somebody. It's always easier to talk to someone, get through your thoughts, than it is to just sit alone in your home or at your job or whatever, going through it by yourself. Talk to somebody, reach out. We all in this together. Let's make it to the end, at least. It's been your boy, Tall and Dark, reading the news. Y'all have a good rest of your day.